Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's budget video. Today we're going to be closing out our April budget and I am excited to see how we ended up for the month of April. We are currently trying to rebuild our savings after having to pay a pretty hefty tax bill. So my girls are downstairs right now. I am solo today with them. Andrew's at work and they're currently drawing, but you guys might hear them in the background. So just a little disclaimer there. But let's go ahead and get the ball rolling here. So I went ahead and looked up all of our income. I calculated all of that and we ended up doing really well. I mentioned this in my May budget video, but Andrew's income, he got promoted at work and got a raise and all of that. And so because his income is sort of variable, I usually err on the safe side and underestimate his income by quite a lot, just in case. And now it's been pretty consistent for a few months. So in May, I upped his income, but this sort of big bump reflects me underestimating his income. So that's where that little, or not really little, it's very helpful bump came from. So next, let's go ahead and check out our bills. So all of the bills for the month have come out. We just have to add up the total. So I have my calculator here and we will do just that. I swear there is dog hair literally everywhere right now. It's getting hotter outside and our dogs have started shedding quite a bit. So all right, let's add all of this up. 127.95, 250.06, and then 103.73, 35.78, 878.22, 24.46, 24.52, 96.66, 24, 149.19, 38.70, 17.45, 75, 22.22, 6.99, and 168.63. All right, so that brings our bill total to $3,579.27. And then we'll take a look at the over and unders over here and figure out what the gap is. So 38 and then minus 0.02, minus 0.54, minus 4, minus 1.37. So over by 32.07, and that was because of the unexpected gym bill. So then if I subtract 3,579.27 cents, then that gives us our total there, 3,547.20 cents. So all the math is correct. So let's go ahead and come over here and we'll write in the actual amount. So 3,579.27 and over by 32.07. So not too bad at all. So that is bills. And then for expenses, let's see, we have coffee. We did end up getting some dog food. All that came out. Pre-K tuition, that all came out. There are 4 transactions for $76. So that was as expected. And then we just need to go over and figure out Costco, groceries, household, gas, and entertainment and dining. So this is where we ended up for Costco. I do not believe, no, we don't have any other Costco transactions. So we had $11.02 remaining in Costco. 1102. And that means that we spent a total of $388.98. Groceries, last time we checked in had $197.83 remaining. And then, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead real quick and just duplicate that. Mark that in because I already counted the income. And duplicate that, and actually one more time down here. And I think I need to do that here too, yes. So I just want to make sure I have everything checked off so I don't confuse myself. So we tracked all of the pre-K tuition, all the income. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we had $197.83 remaining. We did get a larger haul from Sprouts. I swear I'm having trouble speaking today. I've actually like started and stopped this video so many times, but I'm just pushing through it. I'm kind of sleep deprived. I was up kind of late last night, so that is why. But we had to get some stuff for a like Cinco de Mayo party, so that's where that came from. And then $5.44 at Sprouts again. Just a bunch of like little mini grocery trips for, you know, running out of certain things or needing certain things for dinner. So we actually had, let's go ahead and duplicate 4 of those so you can mark all of those off. And we had 50, oops, wrong one. We had 50.11. Ooh, my pencil tip is all messed up, but I've got new ones coming and a new screen protector because it's all scratched up. So we spent a total of $549.89. All right, and then for household, nothing for household there. So we had, oh, we were over $22.72. $22.72. So we can just do some simple math, and that means we spent an actual total of $122.72. And then gas, we had $51.15 remaining. $51.15. And that means we spent $51.15, $48.85 for gas. And then entertainment, we had $31.72 remaining last time we checked in. And then we did go to Dutch Bros and got bobas for the girls. They have like these poppin' berry bobas. They're like little lemonades and they love those. So we went and got that. And then I really like getting like their peach, like peach lemonade with iced tea in it. It's really, really good. Okay, so $12.49 is what we have remaining in entertainment. So really good this month, being under in quite a few categories. That's gonna be helpful. And that means we spent a total of $287.51. And now we will go through and just add this all up. So $388.98, $549.89, $59.50, $122.72, $49.08, $48.85, $287.51, whoops, 51, there we go. And then $250, $200, $300, I just added 60 and 240, and then $170, $304, and $22.60. So a grand total of $2,753.13. So then we'll go ahead and add up all of the overs first, and then we'll subtract all of the unders first, and then subtract the over. So 1102 plus 5011 plus 550 plus 592 plus 5115 and 1249. And then subtract 2272. And that means we were under really good by 113.47. So if I take this number here, if I add it to 753.13, then that is going to equal the original. So we can check our math there. So that is awesome. 753.13. I don't know if you guys can hear my daughter laughing. What a goof. 2000. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh. And then 28. And then under by 113. And I'll give you guys an update too on our savings. And then I need to go in still and update debt, but I'll do that at a later time. Okay. So then what we can do to figure out all of this is we can take our income, which was $8,626.41, and then we will subtract the actual bills, $3,579.27, subtract the actual expenses, which was $2,753.13, and then subtract the 529s, and so that means that we're actually able to put a total of $2,194.01, which was a grand total of $1,019.81 more than 2294. Yeah, 229401, and then we'll check our math here real quick. Now, I will say I don't think all of that's actually going to miscellaneous savings because we need to buffer up, like add more to our emergency fund. So let me check the math here. Yep, we're good. Okay, so then it just comes down to a decision of how much are we gonna put of that to miscellaneous savings and how much are we gonna put to the emergency fund. So miscellaneous savings right now, this is where we're at. I don't know, oh, that just disappeared. That was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that. So last time we checked in, let's see, we got Maddie's glasses, Andrew got some clothes, and then our friend's birthday, he got him a birthday gift. And then we had to get the dogs new collars and oh my gosh, what is the word? Vests. And a new scale for home. We got some more supplements from Amazon, and then an art box for the kids to work on over the summer. So that leaves us with a total of $1,159.82. I think what we might do is I think we'll probably take like 1,000 of this and put that to the emergency fund. And then that'll leave us with, let's see, so how do I want to do this? Emergency fund. So we'll do 1,000. And then that means that we would put 119401, and just to make everything accurate, so that would mean that we're doing 1918 there and that we're doing 1,000 here. I didn't even really need to calculate that. I just wasn't thinking. Again, sleep deprived. So I think that's probably how we're gonna shake it out. So we're gonna put 1,194.01, and today is the 5th. So see how it like keeps scratching? Okay, and then, oh, what am I thinking here? I need to write deposit. Deposit. And 1194.01. 1194.01. So then that would give us a grand total 82 plus 1194.01 of $2,353.83. That is now in our miscellaneous savings. And we are going to have a big expense coming up. We have to get new tires for our van. So that will definitely cover that, which will be good. And then we'll have a little extra in there for just random other things. I know we have like a camping trip coming up. We were thinking about going to Great Wolf Lodge at some point over the summer. One thing we are considering, and I talked about this a little bit in my latest Plan With Me, but we are trying to figure out what to do with the kids over the summer because Andrew's gonna be working. I need to get work hours in, and I don't want them to just be home all the time, bored out of their minds. You know, it's hot here in Arizona, so the only thing we can really do is like go swimming. We're gonna get them some backyard, like splash pad, pool type of things, and then we'll go to the pool for sure. But we were thinking, so we were looking into a local like summer camp, and it's actually at the school that the girls will be attending for next school year. And it's $195 per kid per week, but you don't have to sign up for the whole summer. You can just do like 1 week here, 1 week there. So we were thinking that we may sign them up for like 1 week in June and then 1 week in July, just to give them something to look forward to and all of that. So I think we might do that, but it is a big expense. You know, it's like $800 roughly total for just 1 week for each of them, which is kind of insane. But I did get some confirmation that summer camp is in general pretty expensive, and so I was telling Andrew that we may want to just anticipate that in the future. I don't foresee us like putting them in the whole summer, and in fact one of my goals is whenever the girls are out of school, like if it's their spring break, their fall break, winter break, all of that, I really want to keep work light. Like in the summertime, keep it light, or like, you know, just focus mainly on like planners and stuff like that, getting planners ready to give myself plenty of time for that. So I don't know how I'm gonna end up figuring it out with like juggling everything, but I think it's fun for them to go to a camp, like, you know, for a week or two. And so that's something we might need to just anticipate for summertime moving forward. And at some point, you know, especially Maddie, she may outgrow it and prefer to stay home, but we'll see. I don't know. Because it is, I think it's just K through 6. It's not for like 7th and 8th graders. So Maddie would probably only go this summer and next summer, and that may be it. But anywho, that's how we ended up. Like I said, our Sienna, I have not updated yet. I put in the March payment, but I did not put in the April payment. And definitely check out our May budget video if you have not already done so, because I talked a little bit about ways that we're gonna be like chipping away at goals simultaneously, like putting a little bit extra to the car each month while we're also, you know, saving and investing in new things for the business, and like how we're figuring that out and all of that. So I talked a lot about that in the May budget video, so definitely check that out, because we are going to be putting more than the minimum to the van in May, which will be really exciting. because even if it's just a little bit, you know, I feel like a little bit goes a long way with interest and stuff. So anyways, that is how we ended up in April. I would say that is a very, very successful month. We won't see months like that very often, unless it's like a 3 paycheck month. We did decrease our salaries from the business just to be able to free up some funds with the business to kind of invest in like marketing and stuff like that. So, so that's changed a bit and everything, but yeah, we'll just have to see, you know, how everything shakes out and all of that. But anyways, guys, that's all for this one. So I hope you enjoyed watching me, you know, close out our budget and everything. Let me know how you did for the month of April. Let me know what goals you're working towards and everything. I'm super happy with how we did. I'm excited to tell Andrew how we did because I know he'll be super happy. But yeah, that's all I have for you for this one. So Wednesday, my May plan with me will be up. It's gonna be like kind of late in the month for that to go up, but I filmed half of it and then I still need to film the other half of it. I didn't give myself enough time. It was my first plan with me like live in Noteful too, so I think it just took me a little extra longer, but anyways, yeah, so that's coming up. And then we have new releases, Digital Plan with Me coming up Friday. I have a super fun Throwback Thursday coming this week, so that's a new program that we just started here at Planning to Prosper. And then we have Treat Yourself Tuesday tomorrow. So always super exciting, fun things going on over here, guys. You don't want to miss it. So be sure to subscribe, join our Facebook group, follow us on Instagram. All the links to everything is in the description box down below. But yeah, that's all for this one. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye.